You're listening to Swadhinota, the Bengal Revolution. This program is a historical account to honor those who fought for India's freedom.
Episode 11. Bernard Burge emerged as a new symbol of British terror in Midnapore, spurred on by Police Superintendent Evans, who encouraged him to instill fear through heightened violence. Burge led an attack on a village near Keshpur, where police and military forces unleashed unprecedented brutality. They destroyed all crops and granaries in the village, leaving the inhabitants devastated. Meanwhile, multiple attempts were made on Evans' life, but each failed due to his constant protection by armed bodyguards who surrounded him day and night. His heavily guarded presence made it nearly impossible for revolutionaries to reach him. The freedom fighters wanted to avenge Pradyot's hanging with a counter-strike. Burge augmented attacks on freedom fighters, egged on by Evans, so BV leaders thought Burge should be eliminated. A secret meeting takes place on how to neutralize Burge amid heightened securities, with Anath Panja, Mrigen Dutta, Nirmal Jibon Ghosh, Keshpur Chakraborty, and Ramkrishna Roy present. They were all focused on where and how to attack Burge and retaliate the death of Pradyot Bhattacharya. They thought of killing Judge K.C. Nag for sentencing Pradyot to death, but retreated from the plan because Burge would get alerted. Players are assembled on the football field. Audience members have swarmed on all sides. Mohamedan Sporting of Calcutta will play Midnapore District Football Club. Burge, president of the Football Association, is set to arrive. The date is September 2nd, 1933. As soon as Burge alighted from the vehicle, Anath Panja, from nowhere in the crowd, ran up to Burge from north at point-blank range. Mrigen Dutta quickly came from east and shot Burge over and over. As Burge fell, Anath rode on his chest and bullets rang from his gun to make sure Burge was dead. It was as if Bhima on top of Dushasan was avenging his blood to keep a pledge. Mahabharata. The bodyguards of Burge returned fire and shot Anath dead on the spot. Mrigen too was hit, and he died in the hospital the following day. Anath lay dead in a pool of blood as police took Mrigen to the hospital. A local lawyer, hand in glove with British officials, betrayed Nirmal Jibon to police as he inquired from him if Burge would play in the exhibition match. Keshpur and Ramakrishna were arrested too. They were accused of conspiracy to kill the magistrate and were found guilty in trial. They were hanged. Kamakya Ghosh, Nanda Dulal Singh, Sanatan Roy, and Sukumar Sen received transportation for life in connection with Burge's killing. An officer was posted outside the residence of Binoy Jibon Ghosh, and an officer of the Garhwal regiment entered. Prabhas Ranjini Devi stood tall and told the JCO,
"You cannot harm my children without harming me. You cannot touch my girls. If you want to question or punish my son, take him away from me first."
"You are like a mother unto us. We promise not to touch any girls or women. If the officer does not take any action, he would go unscathed."
The army ransacked and broke every household item to smithereens, searching for suspects. Meanwhile, Binoy Jibon gets a letter of termination from the post of lectureship of history at Midnapore College, and a letter of externment until further orders. Naba Jibon too gets a letter of expulsion from the town. Soon he was arrested under Bengal Criminal Law Detention Act. Police carried out torture and atrocities on Naba Jibon and others. A few days later, Naba Jibon was found hanging by a noose per police version. It was possible he succumbed to beating and torture, and his disfigured body shocked Binoy Jibon, who had difficulty in identifying him. In the same year, another student of the MA class in Dhaka University was found hanging at a jail in Deoria, UP. presumed to be another case of brutal beating by police and death covered up by hanging the body from the ceiling. Your quiver is full with fire-filled arrows. Your footsteps shake the earth, as if the giver of life is dancing upon death in wild abandon. Tagore.